Good morning, YouTube. Just woke up and decided I'll make another tutorial video. This time, instead of using Caustic, I'll be using FL Studio. I want to make a tutorial video on how to actually make today's pop sounding beats on the radio, like the Chris Brown, DJ Mustard type of sound. And yeah, just see where we go from there. Well, without any further ado, let's get into it. Hopefully you can see over my head. Let me just make sure. So it might be a little annoying that I'm not using screen capture software, but I don't know. I'm really not just not prepared, I guess. But we'll just dive right in. So generally, when you're starting one of these beats, the first thing you want to do is set your tempo right over here down to about 100. About there should do. All right. Oh, and just to let you know, I'm recording off my Galaxy Note 7. Pretty sure it won't explode. Everybody's going crazy about that. I'm just so unprepared, but I woke up and I felt like I needed to do this. So generally I use a lot of samples or whatnot. This is one of my favorite ones. Sometimes I like to do a snap. I have these snaps. And then a kick. This is your first main thing. I like to start off with a simple snap or a clap just to kind of get the feel for it. And as long as you feel the vibe, then you know you're there. 100 is usually the perfect tempo for something like this. So let's just say. By the way, a lot of you are going to ask why I'm still using the older version of FL Studio. I feel like there's a lot of tools and things they took out of 12, so I'm not using it. I don't want to go to it. I do have it installed. I don't like it a lot. And I know this one like the back of my hand. So first thing you want to do is turn on the metronome right here, just so you can kind of get a feel for it. Put a little snap. So when you're at 100 and you got it at 8 beats per bar, then you want to have 4 claps in or snaps. Then I'll build the kick around it. Just a little simple kick for now. All right. And then quick little, just to start the beat off. So this is going to be real quick. This is not really a long tutorial. To make these beats, it's not that hard. You get your drum line down, get the main melody down, and then you want to just, change it up a little bit, give it a little bit of flavor. Maybe throw some effects on it, load it into the channels. But for now, this is like the basic little start, all you need. So I kind of like to go with a little bit of like deeper kicks. Let me see. Yeah, I like that. I'll go for that sound. Turn velocity up a little bit. So if you want the bass, if you want the kicks to really kick, you want to turn up the velocity a little bit. make sure you turn it up a bit, and that'll always kick. One thing to mention, sometimes in FL Studio, I don't know how your setup is, it has this little limiter on here. Take this off. If you leave this on, your beats are going to sound muddy. Every time, no matter which type of beat you're making, no matter what you're doing, make sure you take off the fruity limiter on the master channel. So click on master if you have that on. Make sure this is off. There we go. So now I'm getting a clean, accurate representation of what my sound sounds like before I do any limiting of my own on different specific instruments, whatever it is you want to do. So we can go in. I know a lot of you don't really have a lot of plugins. So what I would try to do for you is, or you may not have a lot of plugins, I'll try to go ahead and just use what FL Studio provides you. So oh, not Massive, I'm sorry. I use that plugin a lot. Let's see if we have, we could go with Citrus. Almost everybody has Citrus. Again, I'm using the basic FL Studio sounds. So if you hit this right here, this little drop arrow, go down to presets. These are all the presets that Citrus has to offer you. I like to find a bass next. Play with the sounds a bit. So, okay. It's a quick basic little melody that you follow. So I'll turn off everything. Sometimes I leave a snap in, but I really just want the metronome. So. Okay, so then you go here up to record, so you can record what you're playing, or you can step record, which is typing it in on the piano roll, but this would be easier if you have a keyboard. All right, so we got that. Say we take this and you know what? Let's do it again, guys. So what I did wrong was we have to wait for the countdown. I'm glad I messed up so you can see that. So you have to wait for the countdown to finish. I'm gonna turn the tempo down just a little bit. Sometimes you can have it down. Maybe around. You want it to be around like 96 to 100. I'm gonna move it down to like 97 for now. 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. There we go. That's more like it. When you're done, your loop should loop around. So if I see this, now we're going to do a quick quantize. I mean, you want to fix it up. So I'm going to tell you why it's a little bit better to play it versus step recording. When you step record, everything is at the same exact velocity. There's no variance in the velocity, which means the music gets to sound very boring. I mean, you can fix that by just going ahead and moving the layers up and down, moving the velocity controls up and down. You know, just kind of randomize it. But when you play it, it sounds more natural and realistic. So let's hear it. Okay, so you get the idea. So now we can go ahead. Let's insert, let's go put in the citrus. Let's see. Alright, so now let's find a bell. Okay, we can use this. So I guess we can use this bell. Let me see. Okay, so I'm gonna show you what I mean by step recording now. Now these, I don't mind having the same velocity. So you play it. You see when you press the key, it goes there, or you can press it over here. So you can go. So that's the step record. Now I just placed them in. And then, you know, so. We need to find one more. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys a cool little trick. Show you something that's usually done on these beats too. So all you gotta do is, so you place this hi-hats as you go, and then just copy them over. So I'm gonna teach you how to do that. We're only gonna do from right here, this one little first 8-bar section. So. So now we can take that. So what I did was I held Shift and Control to highlight these right here. Go to your snap settings. If you the more you break it up, the more steps you have to move it over. Instead of going, you know, by beat or by bar, you can go by little steps. So like, let's say we go in 1/4. So now we have a lot more spaces we can move this around to have more granular control. Now if you hit Control U, you're gonna automatically chop them up into their smallest sections, you know. So that's how you get that sound. So let's say we're happy with that. Let's copy this over. You select the whole bar, select the whole bar, and then hold Control and press B. That pastes the bar over to the next bar. And then you can just change this one up a little bit if you want to. In this case, I'm just going to add one of the extra note. Okay. So now we got that. There's one other thing we could add. Just to kind of give it that, I don't know, everybody seems to like it. Where is it? It's not even here. I haven't used it in a long time, but everybody likes the chant. Here it is. And then we'll go with one of my signature, where is it? There's one, here we go. One of my favorite transitions right there. Okay, so now we can just add a hey on every other beat. Sorry guys, I can barely see. Okay, so let me teach you something. You see how I got these going right here? All the ones that you're placing inside of in here in the stepper, instead of putting it in a piano roll, you have to hit this little arrow, and it's going to automatically keep repeating this. So like this, I don't have any variance in here. I don't want this to really change. So if I'm going to leave it in here instead of taking it to the piano roll and doing all the extra long work. So let's say just the snap two. So these two, and this little crash at the beginning. So I'm going to go ahead and hit this. It's going to repeat the step sequencer. So these are the step recording, and it's going to repeat those. So now listen. But look, when I made the kick, I did it in piano roll, and it didn't copy all the way over. So again, you do that thing I showed you. So I like to snap, but now let's add a little clap. One other thing I like to do, so you want to stack your claps. That's all you have to do to make these simple type of beats sound full. Stack your sounds. So like I have these sounds here, I can make a couple of other ones. Let me see, like these bells, right? So hold control to select, hold control, select the area you want to select, hold control again, and press C to copy. So now let's just say I'm going to use citrus again. We can clone this citrus. Then you're going to go into what I showed you over here, the presets. Find another sound. Like let's see if we have any pads or something. Just something that can sit in the background and make it sound, fat. What do we have here? Oh, here we go. Some pads. We can try this. Let's select these. Okay, so then the last thing you want to do is actually put a bass. Put a bass, maybe, well actually there's two things we can do. You can add a bass and like some end of the beat flare is what I like to call it. Like end of the loop flare. Like maybe an extra loud clap or something, and then that'd be like you just built the beat. So let me see if I have something to put in here. I should have something. Okay, I got this bass. So let me see something first. First, let's build this bass. I'm gonna copy this. So when you're using these bass samples, you want to make it cut itself, so the bass is not bleeding into each other and making a muddy mess. It's going to cut off the other bass before it gets to playing the next bass. So, see? All right, and then let's see if we can have some sort of there we go. Something to just end the. Okay, so now let's hear everything by itself without the melody. So what I did was I linked every individual channel to the mixer, so I can have more control over it. I'm going to show you how to EQ and make these things balance out. So you already have two different basses. I have my main line, and I have this actual bass here. They're gonna fight with each other for the same frequencies. So what you have to do is free a space. So let's go to this one first, since this is the most important bass. Well, all the basses are important, but this is the lead of the song. So we can take out some of the lows. Like, you see how I lowered this one? Because we're gonna save this for the actual sub. This is more of the main line here. Alright, so now we're gonna actually go to the channel with this bass, which is here. We're gonna go here, go to select, insert, and you can insert the Fruity EQ2. And here we go. Now we see where it sits. So we can turn it up here and turn it down here, because this is where the main bass resides, and we're just gonna do pretty much the opposites. So now this is more of a sub. I don't know if you can hear it through my phone recording, but, and what I like to do is compress it. You don't want it to go wild, so we're gonna add in a Fruity compressor about here. There's some good presets. You can just go to preset, and you can just go to the master one. Or, oh, see, that sounds great. That sounds amazing. Okay, so let's play them together. See that? The low sub bass resides in its own spot, and then your main bass over here, your lead bass, is in its own little world. It's not disturbing. Okay, so now we can throw in other sounds. So that bells are a bit loud. So now we can turn in all the other sounds, and we kind of mix the drums into the track. See the kicks. I want the kicks to stand out a bit more. So you again go to the same compressor, Fruity compressor, go down, put the same preset on it. Master one. So you get the point. So let's say I go here. So now, this is the main point. I built everything in one channel. You're probably wondering, okay, Austin, how do I make it change? How do I pause some and bring some in, maybe hide the claps, or bring in bring in the hi-hats? Or so what you want to do is go up to the top where it says pattern 1, click on it, and you want to split by channel. That's it. Now every track has its own channel. See that? Everything's split by its own channel, which is awesome. So now I can go here. This is the playlist, and I can edit and put these tracks in how I want them. So generally, I like to come in with a little intro. So let's start off with pattern 1, generally being the lead. And I don't know, we could bring in pattern 2. And then, so in order to play the playlist, you got to click this from pattern mode into song mode. Song mode is where you go to build it. You know what? There's one big mistake I haven't been making this whole video is save your project. So let's go save as. Let's put 10. Let me see, -10. 2016 tutorial vid. Okay. You always want to save frequently, because you never know when a plugin might crash, or something may ruin, everything you've done. If the program crashes and you didn't save, all of your work is gone. So let's say. Let's make some change. So I usually like to come in drums blaring, but you can do it how you want to do it. But you put your sounds in as you need them. If you look on the side, it's showing you which sounds you're on. So I'm on, let's go 7. I like to lay them all out too sometimes because it's easier. And you get to know, when you split them by channel, the name of the instrument is there. So you know what you're doing. You're not randomly guessing which channel went where. It's all there. So then remember that transition that I put in this engine. This is one of my favorite transitions. This I usually just drag it on here. And what I do, I mean, some people match them, some people don't, but you match it to the ending of it. It's gonna always come in with a flare. And then you make sure your cymbal is there. Okay, so. And then, let me see. Generally, the chorus, when you have it in bars of 8s, the chorus is usually, 2 sections. So snap. Okay, so here's a quick little idea of how you want to build the beat, or you don't have to do it this way, but what I like to do is start off with a little intro, make the chorus come in hard, and then drop the beat out for a rapper or somebody to come in, and then you can keep going on and building it the way you want from here. And I like to put my tag.
Dominic did it. He did that.
A little pre-recorded tag, so.
Dominic did it.
Okay, so since I just added in these tags, what I want to do to put these on the channel, I'm going to grab this, I'm select it, I'm going to go down to my mixer, and I'm going to load it in link to this track. And then I'm going to click on this one and make sure it's on the same track. So this is on track 17, put these on the same track since they're both vocal, and I only have to mix ones. So
Dominic.
What I like to do is maybe throw a little quick EQ on it, just to make it, I don't know, you don't want it to sound muddy. So let's put this EQ. And there's a neat little preset right here, vocal presence.
Dominic did it.
Ooh, right out there.
Did that.
again, I just wanted to thank you guys for your time. Thanks for sticking with me with this quick video. Again, it's recorded on a cell phone, so it's not everything, you know. Hopefully the sound is good enough. And yeah, I look forward to hearing what you guys come up with. And sorry for the chop outs in the video. I kept receiving phone calls. I should have put my phone on do not disturb mode. But thanks again, guys. Please like and subscribe if you want more of these videos. See you soon.